السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. أما بعد، أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم إلى هذا اللقاء الطيب المبارك. بإذن الله تعالى سندرس في هذه المجالس من أهم المهمات، ألا وهو ما لا يسع المسلم جهله. In this particular lessons that we get for look at over the course of this 1 hour 30 minutes or 1 hour 40 minutes, and then tomorrow inshallah the same thing, we will study the most important thing where any Muslim for sabi about waiting is supposed for belief, waiting for being in Aqeeda. This knowledge is more important to we than for no we name them. For no me name, and this knowledge, if you put them all to a scale, this knowledge more important and a more blameworthy, meaning you get more blame who you know sabi this than the blame who you go get if you know sabi your name. The evidence for this now that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he say from the hadith Bara ibn Hazib radiyallahu anhu, إذا وضع الميت في قبره, when them put the dead person in grave, آتاه ملكان, 2 angels then will descend upon him. I will ask you now this question. The angel, the way they come na the grave, what is the question the way they ask? Naam? Somebody go to tell me. What is the questions them where the angel then they ask na the grave? The angel they ask you your name. They ask you now how you born. They ask you whose village where you come out. They ask you what you be then do. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Naam. What is the question that the angel ask?
And they ask you, Man Rabbuk, Udana your Lord. The your religion, or yoke.
Mumtaz.
Assign come na the hadith.
Mumtaz.
Dawood.
Barakallahu fi jazakallah khair. May Allah reward you with beneficial knowledge. So these are the 3 questions them with the angel they ask you in the grave. No, so Barakallahu fiqh. So then 3 questions they are within the ask you in the grave. Now then are the most important thing in your life. Where if you're ignorant, if you're there as jahil for anything in life, but then 3 things there, you know, for be ignorant about them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when he command we in the Quran, he command we for let we seek knowledge. Because the very first revelation, now for let we learn, for let we seek knowledge. Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaqa. لكن أي العلم الذي هو من أوجب المعلومات, which knowledge are the most important knowledge where somebody for seek. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala أينه في سورة محمد فقال فاعلم أنه لا إله إلا الله. That is for learn, for know, waiting, at-tawheed. Another way we go put this across, العلم الذي يجب على المسلم أن يتعلمه نوعان. The thing we Muslim for sabi na 2. I mean we compose it per Muslim for sabi na 2 things. علم يجب على المسلم وجوبا عيني. The knowledge we Muslim for sabi for himself, meaning you self na for sabi. You need to depend by imam na mokso. You need to depend by your papa. You need to depend by your husband. You need to depend by your wife. You self for yourself, self for sabi. Then you get the knowledge when wujub kifai or fard kifai. Bima'ana, if some pawi sabiam, the other people them, they not get blamed. So these particular lessons them we can treat, now that one day we can look at the things them where we all for sabiam for we safe. Nobody know the way for be excused about them particular things there. The scholars them يعبرون عن هذا العلم في بعض ألفاظه. Yani, then they talk about this knowledge in some of the statement. You will see they use the word ما لا ينبغي المسلم جهله. Waiting Muslim enough for they ignorant about them. Waiting not for pass you. Some people them tomorrow way Barca Madrid they play. If that game they no watch them in life, it's like something you don't miss the entire life. Some people them or make it go na social restaurant. If then they miss it, like in life done. Well, waiting you for worry for pass anything let not pass you. Now this knowledge we not for know. Then three things there we then get for ask you now you grave. So if that be the case, we they go through this particular subject with the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. ثم ما كتب أحد الكتاب في ذلك وسماه ما لا يسع المسلم جهله في العقيدة. I don't know if Sheikh Imam able provide now with the printout, but if not, inshallah we go read from the Mudhakkira. We go read from this Mudhakkira and then go be with footprint for take this particular cause. نعم عبد الله أنتم مع المذكرة؟ وزع الشيخ المذكرة؟
لا شيخنا لا.
أيوة سأرسل إليكم في عبر واتساب إن شاء الله. The people that we get them phone, when I go download them from on a phone, when I go able to follow up بإذن الله تعالى with this مذكرة, with the مذكرة. Now.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
إن شاء الله المذكرة
جاهز؟
أي جاهزة. تأخرنا قليلا.
ما عليكم. نعم. We don't say that the general Dawah Salafiyyah group, we are believe say everybody for able for access some for see the mudhakkira. Naam. Okay. نبدأ على بركة الله. Let we start with the mudhakkira. قال المصنف حفظه الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الباب الأول تعريف الإسلام. تعريف الإسلام. Here the author they start with Bismillah, we mean for seek Allah in support, in aid, in help, within beautiful names them we They not get ending, they not get number, but he names them and he attributes them. We're not able to limit them. We're not able to limit Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in beautiful names and in noble attributes. Amongst their names then they Allah, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim. Then the author is a Al-Babul Awwal. That the first chapter of this particular book. Ta'ariful Islam. For no Islam. For no Islam. Waiting at Islam. Muslim, as you name, you for know waiting you all. Waiting at your religion. Waiting at your deen. As we say, we the for know the three things them, we then get for be we question them, we will get for facing our grave. قال هو الاستسلام لله بالتوحيد والاستسلام لله بالتوحيد والانقياد له بالطاعة والبراءة من الشرك وأهله. This particular understanding of what in Islam, every Muslim for sabi about this. Because when you miss this point, everything where they come after, it not go correct. So the Muslim for able to understand the haqiqah, the reality of al-Islam. He say, huwa al-istislam. Islam na al-istislam. The word al-istislam it simply means per Arabic as-salamatu bila munaza'a. As-salama bila ish? Bila munaza'a. The example line this for understand what in the word al-istislam mean per Arabic. If, for example, you papa command you say, Bobo, let go na market, more go buy. Imagine say that moment the way tell you say, Bobo, let go na market, let go buy, rain they come. What in al-istislam? Istislam for you, now for let you say, Daddy, let go. Ade bien you. But if you see begin ask you, Daddy, you know say rain they pan come, are you a logo? Fa anta ghayr mustaslim. You not supposed to don't surrender. Because once you don't begin object, once you don't begin ask, question them of why and why not, this now a trace of you munaza'a, na trace of your argument towards the command. So we will claim for being Muslim, we for surrender without no objection. So that so we come in Mutalman them? No. We for surrender without no objection, lillah. So the one when I in get right, when I in deserve, when I in fit, when I in supposed for worship. Because this is the true meaning of the word Allah. Huna alam ikhtisas. This lam lillah ay nastaslim lillahi khalisan. With waiting for surrender to Allah with tawheed. We for surrender to Allah with waiting and call at tawheed. So this go bring we come back for let we want for no waiting at the word at tawheed meaning. Tawheed it come out from the verb wahada yuwahidu tawheeda, which simply means ifradullah فيما يختص به. إفراد الله بالعبادة. إفراد الله في ربوبيته وألوهيته وأسمائه وصفاته. So Tawheed, when I aim we surrender we self to Allah with now the worshipping of Allah alone without any partner. Mean for single out Allah, for make Allah be the only one object where you dedicate all forms of worship to without any partner. فهذا معنى التوحيد. قال والانقياد له بالطاعة. والانقياد له بالطاعة. الانقياد, this name we call submission. Submit. for surrender yourself, for submit yourself. Lahu. الضمير يعود إلى من؟ إلى الله عز وجل. والإنقياد له. For let you submit and surrender yourself بالطاعة, with obedience to this Lord Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Muslim, if we forget what in call istislam, if we forget what in call inqiyad. Istislam, we say na as-salamatu biduni al-munaza'ah. Now when somebody abide, follow without argument, then you Islam not going to be complete. You're not going to be perfect Muslim, or you're not going to consider yourself for hold on to Islam just for the fact that you say, oh, me, I worship Allah alone. No, you get something very required. When I in the complete, now in the make clear, this particular concept of Tawheed is complete for you. Wal bara'atu min ash-shirki wa ahlihi. Al bara'ah al muba'ada wal i'lan bil adawati wal baghdha. The word al bara'ah now for shub yourself, for make yourself distance from something. But he involved i'lan, he involved announcement of al-ish, al-bughd. You get for announce, you get for make clear you dislike, you distastefulness of something what they call a shirk. When they contradict tawheed, bal yanquduhu min aslihi. Something where they obliterate, where they take away the tawheed completely. Women say somebody, when a Muslim, if for disassociate himself from anything when a shirk. But wait me, is that enough? La wa ahlihi, and even the people them way engage in shirk. So this, the Muslim not for be ignorant about this. A Muslim not for they understand this meaning of in religion. For say in religion, it requires him for make it stay away from shirk and the people of shirk. Now I make you go see today somebody where they claim and ascribe to Islam. You go see idea pa what they call interfaith. One the full man them they say in gather with the pastor and the reverend and the this and the that. Then they only joke say, well, we don't know stuff. Who that then go get for going inside heaven? He ascribe to himself for be Muslim. He say he and pastor and reverend and other people of the sort, then they joke, then they play on this. Say then they all know that they go inside heaven. Now I no go point say you na person of heaven. I no go point say this person na person of hell. But we know say heaven is there for believers. Then the kuffar them la matma'a fi dukhulihim al jannah. They're not gonna know where they enter inside al jannah, except if the camel go pass inside the needle in eye. Then they go enter inside al jannah. So if somebody where they claim Muslim never understand this, take to this hour, take to this moment, to this present day when you they talk, what do you expect from that person there in Islam? So let's move on. This Islam is built upon what we call arkan, ay da'aim. Arkanu jam'u rukun. Ar-ruknu huwa aqwa shay, aw al-janibul aqwa. Now that thing where something no go tin up except with time. If they say this na pillar for the house, if you break the pillar, what in happen? The house they crumble. So Islam get 5 pillars them. What in are them 5 pillars there? The Muslim, and for sabi the 5 pillars of Islam, pass I sabi in 5 fingers then I hand. You for sabi you 5 pillars of Islam more than the way we sabi then 5 fingers there. If they say which one are you Tom? If you not saying that this na tongue, well, you for sabi you 5 pillars them of Islam more than how you sabi them five fingers there na you hand. The first one, shahadatu an la ilaha illallah wa anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Now the declaration, the witness, the testification, where you dey give, where you declare, which you tongue, what you believe inside your heart. The word shahada, it means iqraru bil qalbi. Iqraru bil qalb. Ma yantiqu bihi al-lisan. Wal al-ilzam bil amal. When you give shahada, now 3 things involved. You dey pull with your tongue, what you believe inside your heart, and you dey declare, say, you get for work with what you dey believe, what you dey declare. So when somebody they say shahada to Allah ilaha illallah, 1, now because he believe this word inside your heart. 2, he all himself responsible, say he get for work with the implication, muqtaba, the what in this word entails, he get for abide by that. Now I make Kufaru Quraysh, when Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam tell them for say la ilaha illallah, they know what it means, they know the implication, they know say if they say this word, then get certain things and where they get for discontinue, they get for pull there and they fail. They say la, they need the token because they know the implication. We now with the token without, we don't even know the meaning. But let we go through them 5 pillars there. We go get for take them one after the other. The first one for testify and declare, say, none God no the way deserve, we get right, we for worship, except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nine no more deserve, nine get right, nine fit, nine get all worship. And we declare, say, the Prophet Muhammad, the son of Abdullah, Ibn Abdul Muttalib, now Allah a messenger, now in slave and a messenger. Number 2, iqamatu as-salah. Iqamatu as-salah. What in that mean? We're going to come to that. That is for establish the 5 daily prayer. Number 3, ita'u zakah. Now for give the poor, the people them where Allah don't designate for receive zakat, or for pull certain amount of wealth, the people them we qualify for give to them poor people lending. Then number 4, Sawmu Ramadan, women say for fast the entire month of Ramadan. Number 5, Hajjul Baytillahi al-Haram. Now for make pilgrimage to the house of Allah, when at the sacred house, liman istata'a ilayhi sabila, for the one them amongst the Muslim them, we get the means for afford that, for reach that particular thing. So these are the 5 pillars them where every Muslim for know about in religion. So now let's come to the first part of the Shahada. When I for know what is the meaning of La ilaha illallah. Al-Babu Thani, Ma'na La ilaha illallah. Ya akhwan, if somebody did in life and not sabi the meaning of nothing not the way sabi the true meaning of, wallah, you don't get blame. But if you live, you know all within at this dunya in knowledge, from physics, from chemistry, from biology, from science, from account, you sabi all things. Then you not sabi the meaning of this word. For wallahi, no way no day we go succeed this world or yawm al-qiyamah. So this is the knowledge where every Muslim forget about within the true meaning of La ilaha illallah. Ma'na La ilaha illallah ay la ma'buda bihaqqin illallah. La ma'buda bihaqqin illallah. The word La ilaha illallah, if you split them, na two parts. The first part of a meaning, you they denounce, you they deny, you they reject. That particular thing, just now what we talk about, we then call tawheed, we then call ibadah. You they deny for say nobody no day besides Allah we get right, we due, we deserve worship. In truth, nobody, nothing from the creations them, from the angels them, from mankind, from the jinn, from the tree, from the stones, from any kind of thing where you can imagine where you can in your mind, nobody know they will deserve worship. We get right to worship. Bihaq, in truth, illallah, except the one when I in deserve, when I get right for worship, when I Allahu Jalla Jalalu. This message Allah convey unto Prophet Muhammad sallallahu for let ilanam and let affirm and let work with him. Allah said to Prophet, fa'lam annahu la ilaha illallah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you the meaning of this particular ayah in this particular meaning in different ayahs of Quran. كقوله تعالى لا إكراه في الدين قد تبين الرشد من الغي فمن يكفر بالطاغوت أي معنى لا إله ويؤمن بالله إلا الله. The ayah inside Surah Al-Baqarah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say the deen, the right, it don't differentiate them from the falsehood. So whosoever disbelieve and deny and reject panditi when a batil, when a taghut, when a all waiting people and the worship besides Allah, wa yu'min billah, and believe by Allah, faqad istamsaka bil urwatil wuthqa. Al urwatul wuthqa hiya la ilaha illallah. Walahu ruknan. This word, it get two pillars. La ilaha illallah, it get two pillars. What in that mean? If you take one, you left one, you don't get benefit. You get for work with all two. The first one, al-nafyu. Now for let you reject, let you deny, let you disbelieve. What if you deny and reject and disbelieve? La ilaha. Nafiyan. Jami'a ma yu'badu min dunillah. You as Muslim, you get for reject, you get for denounce, you get for deny all within people and they worship besides Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then the second one, al-ithbatu. Now for let you affirm, for let you confirm. For say, illallah, ay Allahu wahdahu, ithbatul ibadah, lillahi wahdahu la sharika la. That now Allah na in one grade, na in deserve, na in get right, na in fit for worship without any partner. La malakun muqarrab, wa la nabiyyun mursal. Not to the closest of angel when a Jibril, you know, get right to ibadah, neither the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the best amongst all the messengers them of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wa shurutuha thamaniya. This word la ilaha illallah, it gets shurut. Wa shurutu jam'u shart. The shart on the topic of Aqeeda, it get different meaning or it get different implication than when they use them on the kutubul fiqh, on the books of fiqh. Pan kutubul fiqh, shurutul ibadah or shurutul salah, laysat min ma'iyyati salah, not a part of the salah itself. Okay? Now things them when are kharij anha. Lakin yastalzim istishab. You get for all them condition there with the prayer throughout. Because if you left any of them behind, what happened? The prayer not correct. So now so you understand shurut pa ibadah, pa ahkam al-furu, pa the things that we get for do with worship. But when we come to Aqeeda, when we talk about shurut, we talk about the ma'iyyah of itself. That is, we talk about the thing itself. So somebody don't go claim for say he get la ilaha illallah without then conditions they are not present. What in them conditions they are? For make you not forget them, then combine them for you per two lines. The poet Al-Hafiz Al-Hakami, he say ilmun yaqinun wa ikhlasun wa sidquka ma'a mahabbatin wal inqiyadi wal qabulu laha. وزد ثامنها الكفران منك بما سوى الإله من الأنداد قد هلها. This nadi eight pillars them of la ilaha illallah. Not confused. Some books them you go see say them put 7 because then consider the last one for be the rukun. But sawa and you understand 7 or 8 you there within the understanding of the scholars them rahimahullah ta'ala. So waiting at them 8 conditions there. Number 1, ilmun, na knowledge. Yaqeenun, na certainty, conviction. You sure, you don't get doubt. Number 3, Ikhlasun, now waiting. You get sincerity. Wasidquka ma'a, and you truthful upon this particular word, ma'a mahabbatin, with love. So number 5, now love. One qiyad, and you get what in call submission. You surrender yourself. Wal qabulu laha, and you accept this particular word. Al qabul bima'ana acceptance. Laha, this particular word when la ilaha illallah, you accept what it implies, what it call to. Wazid thaminuha, you say add the 8th one when al kufranu minka. Now let you get what it call kufr, you for disbelief, but waiting. Bima siwal ilahi minal andadi qad huliha, that you for deny by all things besides Allah, where people they don't take as rival when they worship with Allah. I qad huliha, I particular lines. So now let's look at them conditions here, one after the other. Number 1, al-ilmu al-munafi lil-jahl. The first one, the knowledge. You get for know the true meaning of la ilaha illallah. For make la, you get for know the meaning. If you don't know the meaning, you don't get fa'ida pan the meaning of la ilaha illallah. Number 2, al-yaqeen. فهذا موجود في كلام الله عز وجل فاعلم أنه لا إله إلا الله. The second one, al-yaqeen. اليقين هو التمام العلمي. اليقين هو التمام العلم. يقين na complete knowledge. لا يعتريه الشك. Knowledge we complete, we not get any doubt param. For let you know something, now one. But for let you convince and sure about what you know, say indeed what you know, now the truth and nothing else not so true, then they then call upon Islam al-yaqeen. So Muslim, you forget certainty for say la ilaha illallah, that Allah na in one can deserve for worship, and anything where people in the worship besides Allah na falsehood. Wallahi, we live in a time where really sorry, Allah. 2 weeks or 3 weeks back, or I don't know the exact time, when the Pope died, you see Muslim them we're confused now their life. Then they make this subject, then they make this topic. Huh? Some people they even write rest in peace for them. Huh? Yeah, Juan. Whose religion? Whose religion were you the follow? Now whose religion were you the pan? What do you convince pan? What do you believe pan? Tell me. Or now these are the things that you know let them talk about. These are the things the way you make you do. So, oh, then people there, then they condemn. Because if you Muslim till today, you know able for no suratul bayyina and know what in itinapa for say inna alladhina kafaru min ahli alkitabi wal mushrikina fi nari jahannama khalidina fiha ulaika hum sharrul bariyah. Yani as a group, not as an individual, but anybody where they within that group they will die as kafir. When I say X or Y or Z, but anybody where they within that group they will die as kafir min ahli nar. Then you want to bring this as debate. You want to let this be topic within Muslim communities. This is not because you lack of al-yaqeen in la ilaha illallah. Number 3, al-ikhlas. Al-ikhlas, the word itself, it comes out from khalusa. As-safa, an-naqa, something way pure, something way is stainless. The word ikhlas is something way stainless. Well, la ilaha illallah as a word, it know they take what man call proportion. You know they believe la ilaha, you know they all Allah in worship 99.9%, then you give 0.01% to something else other than Allah. You know they take that. You get for hold on to Allah in worship, complete sincerity. Now make it tell you say al-ikhlasu al-munafi li-shirk. Ikhlas and shirk la yajtami'an. They're not they sit down in one place. They're not they hold on in one place. If ikhlas de, shirk no de. If ikhlas de, shirk no de. Number 4, as-sidq. As-sidq na muwafaqatil qalbi al-lisan. When they talk about sidq, now that waiting you heart, what you want they talk, if we meet up with waiting they inside your heart. Now I make this one I say al-munafi lil-kadhib. Or in some other book they go say al-munafi lin-nifaq. Because not to say the word la ilaha illallah, but people are not talking. Plenty people in the way they talk. But waiting are the reason why make them talk. Munafiq then talk la ilaha illallah. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala akdhabahum. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he tell we saying a lie in the lie. وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ آمِنُوا بِاللَّهِ وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ سورة البقرة وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ قَالُوا آمَنَّا بِاللَّهِ وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَقُولُ آمَنَّا بِاللَّهِ وَبِالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. نعم. وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَقُولُ آمَنَّا بِاللَّهِ وَبِالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. This is not Allah in statement. This is not to other person. They tell we. Now Allah then they tell we, waiting then at the heart. So then they talk the word, so then believe, but 2-1, they don't believe. So when we talk about as-sidq fi la ilaha illallah, meaning if you tongue say la ilaha illallah, inside your heart, now then the back you believe, the one that I mean by as-sidq. Number 5, al-mahabba. Now for love. What do I mean say you love this word? You love la ilaha illallah, meaning you love tawheed as a concept of itself. You love for say na Allah no more get right, na deserve, na fit, and na one for worship. Well, the unfortunate side, Usa would leave this present day world, you get Muslim then. The word tawheed self na it. La hawla wa la quwwata illa. The word of itself, tawheed. When you talk about it, like you don't, it like it was past where you don't curse him. I mean, it's beyond imagination. How somebody where they claim Abu Lahab, Abu Jahal, Sanadid Quraysh, Ma'ruf, say this, they are an opponent, the kuffar, then they don't declare themselves saying a kuffar. But how somebody where they claim for be Muslim, in not like for the word self tawheed, where you say tawheed, it's like you don't talk something bad. So you therefore love this word, and waiting the word implies. We mean say you for love, for worship Allah in one gain without any partner. Al-munafiya lil-bughd. Where they pull you come away from for hate. Waiting this word stand for, or waiting this word they call towards. Number 6, al-inqiyad. Al-inqiyad. Al-inqiyad for surrender yourself. Yes, you don't say la ilaha illallah with your mouth. Lakin, you ready for submit yourself to waiting la ilaha illallah they call for? You ready for pray 5 times a day like how Allah want? You ready for accept all what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala they command you for do? This then I mean by al-inqiyad. Al-munafi lit-tark. Where they pull you come off from for left the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The 7th one, al-qabul, acceptance. Al-munafi lil-rad. Where they pull you come out away from rejection. Na'am. Some people with their mouth they accept the word la ilaha illallah, but with their hearts they don't accept them. So them as well, it not go benefit them. The last one, al-kufru bit-taghut. Al-kufru bimada at-taghut. This is not part of the 2 main pillars of la ilaha illallah. You get for this disbelief and deny and left all waiting people in the worship besides Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not only, oh me I don't mix, so no. It requires from you as Muslim, as a believer, for waiting, for make you disbelieve, for say you waiting in the pants when a kufur, na something when a danger will go lead to Jahannam, and not only that, you disbelieve param and you save yourself and should far away from that. Now we'll go to the next bab. Al-bab al-thalith. Al-bab al-thalith. Fada'il al-tawheed. Fada'il al-tawheed. What to make it fine for the Muslim sabi? Or what to make enough for pass any Muslim for know waiting na fada'il at-tawheed. Fada'il now the blessings or the great favors. The word fada'il, it comes out from the word fadl. Wal fadlu bima'na ziyada. A ziyada, that is the thing where tawhid take past everything. The thing will make tawhid day above everything. The thing will elevate tawhid in status. Will make tawhid day pantap everything. Now I mean by fada'il at tawhid. This is not the incentive. This is not the reason we for make you tin up and tawhid. This is not the things that we go make you, we go hold you. We go want for make you establish tawhid in your life. Waiting at them particular things there. The author a name for we about 7 of the fada'il of at-tawhid. But this not all al-hasr. This not means that this not the only benefit, or that this not the only great favors of tawhid, or that this not the only things that we make tawhid elevate above every other thing. La. This not just min bab yani al-ikhtisar. قال من فضائل التوحيد أن العمل الصالح لا يقبل إلا من موحد. First and foremost point. No work no day where them go accept from anybody and except the person don't first and foremost he don't conform with person when a muwahid in a person of tawhid. وَمَنْ يَكْفُرْ بِالْإِيمَانِ فَقَدْ حَبِطَ عَمَلُهُ. If you not get tawhid, لا يقبل منك. Your action they not accept them. إِنَّ الدِّينَ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ الْإِسْلَامِ وَمَنْ يَبْتَغِي غَيْرَ الْإِسْلَامِ دِينًا فَلَا يُقْبَلَ مِنْ. Anybody will come with any other thing besides at-tawhid. Al-Islam bima'na at-tawhid. As we get the definition just now. وَالْإِسْتِسْلَامُ لِلَّهِ بِالتَّوْحِيد. So this ayah, when you give tafsir of an, give the tafsir, say anybody will not carry with tawheed, Allah no they accept from him. وَمَنْ يَبْتَغِي غَيْرَ الْإِسْلَامِ دِينًا أي وَمَنْ يَبْتَغِي غَيْرَ التَّوْحِيدَ دِينًا. Anybody will take another deen besides tawheed, deen tawheed, فَلَا يُقْبَلَ مِنْ. They know they accept from him. So this is not the first thing. Tawheed, now they make them accept the work. Number 2, أن أصات الموحدين يوم القيامة أمرهم إلى الله وهم تحت مشيئة الله. قال تعالى إن الله لا يغفر أن يشرك به ويغفر ما دون ذلك لمن يشاء. Why important for even know this as the fadail of at-tawhid? The author Naya is say أن أصات الموحدين. Al-usat jam'ul asi. That is not the plural for somebody where they disobey. The disobedient one them. The disobedient one them amongst the people of Tawheed, Yawm al-Qiyamah, where now the day where Allah they separate between the people of Al-Jannah and Nar, them people are, even though they have been people of crimes, they may drink rum, they may commit zina, they may do things them where Allah don't want them against, but wait it, they don't ever come across, they don't ever tamper with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in right. When a tawheed, then people are, then they honor Allah in mashi'ah. Bima'na, in sha'a azabahum li dhunubihim. If Allah wish, He will punish them for their sins they wouldn't commit. But at the end of the day, they are from the people of Al-Jannah. Wa in sha'a ghafarahum. If Allah wish, He forgive them. He forgive them and enter them inside Al-Jannah. But imagine somebody will get all the big work them for 50 years now in life. He depend prayer, he depend fasting, he depend Hajj. He don't go Hajj 20 times. The Umrah not count the number. But he died pan shirk al-akbar. He died pan major shirk. Nothing of the benefit and that day yawm al-qiyamah. بل هو من أصحاب النار المخلدين فيها. He did amongst the one that they dwell in fire forever. قال تعالى إن الله لا يغفر أن يشرك به. Allah no will forgive anybody we associate partner with him. We worship something, we hold something like the way I suppose for all Allah. It compare or equate Allah with something. That person Allah no will forgive him. But Allah say وَيَغْفِرُ مَا دُونَ ذَلِكَ لِمَنْ يَشَاءُ. But anything we can be sides, we can below a shirk, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He forgive that for the one that we wish. Number 3, أن من دخل النار من أصاة الموحدين فإنه لا يخلد فيها. Na'am. This is a continuation of the last point. The one way now a person of Tawheed, even if Allah enter him inside Jahannam because of his sins, in order for them Jahannam for. Number 4, أن من حقق التوحيد على وجه الكامل حرم على النار بالكلية ودخل الجنة بغير حساب ولا عذاب. Well, the one way he perfect in Tawheed, the one way perfect in Tawheed, they worship Allah in one without any partner. He stay away from 3 things. لأن إكمال التوحيد أو تحقيق التوحيد لا يقوم إلا ب3 أشياء. ما هي? What are the 3 things them where somebody he do them, he don't perfect in Tawheed? 1, he save in Tawheed from shirk. سواء الشرك الأكبر أو الشرك الأصغر. He stay away from major and minor shirk. ثم البدعة. He stay away from innovation. ثم المعاصي. He save himself from what? From sins. يعني الكبائر. The person will save himself from them 3 things there. فقد حقق التوحيد. That person there, he don't perfect in Tawheed. While waiting at the great reward of that, that person didn't go enter inside Al-Jannah بغير حساب, without question. ولا عذاب, without any punishment. Number 5, أن الشفاعة لا تكون إلا لأهل التوحيد بالشرطين. That the people of Tawheed now then go be amongst the one them we go able for and we go able for benefit from the shafa'ah. The shafa'ah means intercession, intercede. When somebody go get for beg on somebody in behalf, when Prophet Muhammad Sallam go get for beg for somebody, when the angels them go beg for somebody, when the Anbiya them go beg for somebody, the person will go able benefit from shafa'ah. Now the people of Tawheed, if it be to say the 2 conditions them fulfill. Number 1, al-idhnu bil-shafi'. Now for Allah grant what in call the permission to the one with the plead. Number 2, wa-ridha anil mashfu'i lah. And for that, it be to say Allah please with the person where then they ask for. And Allah not pleased with nobody except the person of at-Tawheed. Number 6, and Allah Ta'ala لا يدافع إلا عن أهل التوحيد. The people where Allah they defend, where Allah they protect, where Allah they shoot away from evil. قال تعالى إن الله يدافع عن الذين آمنوا أي عن الذين وحدوا. عن الذين إيش وحدوه. عن الذين آمنوا. الإيمان هنا بمعنى التوحيد. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will surely defend the one them with the upon Tawheed. وقال تعالى أليس الله بكاف أليس الله بكاف عبده. Allah enough sufficient for enslaved. هنا العبودية الخاصة. العبودية الخاصة لأن العبودية تطلق ويراد في القرآن إما العبودية العامة أو العبودية الخاصة. The word abd inside Quran, they come with one meaning. Sometimes the word, Allah they use the word abd, mean waiting. It mean all enslaved, be the one that will good one them or the one that will not bad one them, kafir as well as Muslim. Another time Allah they use the word abd, it only mean the one them where they abide by in laws when they deliver them. So in this particular ayah, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, Alaysa Allahu bikafin abdahu. Can we please mute our mics? Ya Juan. Allah. Ya Abdullah. Mute all the mic them, then you open the mic where you want for the talk. What is this? Please mute your mic. We get two mic, the Samsung mic we open. We get the Brother Ansu. Fuma, Yusuf, you might, and we need to mute them. Barakallahu fikum. Jazakumullahu khair. Now, come to the number 7 benefit, or the number 7 thing with Tawheed pass. It take past everything else. أن التمكين في الأرض لا يكون إلا لأهل التوحيد. For make we go get firm footing na this earth. For make we go prevail over the enemies of Islam. For make we go get we affairs the right. It the only day that we earn if we work with Tawheed, if we are people of Tawheed. Wallahi, brothers, the Muslim, the Allah go test them, Allah go try them. But always the Muslim and then go get upper hand. But the humiliation and the trials and tribulations that when they meet with present day today, now on account of we divorce at Tawheed. Until and unless we return, we make tahqiq of this particular right of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we not go stop for facing the molestation and embarrassment and some of the humiliations them we go through. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he don't give it in wa'ad. Wa wa'dullahi haqq la yukhlifu mi'ad. Allah no they ever cut in promise. What he give you and it stand by him. Now you they fail for, keep the promise. Allah said in the Quran, wa'adallahu alladhina amanu minkum. Allah say he don't give in word. He don't promise the one them when are believers amongst we the mortal man them. Wa'amilu salihat, and they work good work. See how them two things there, then they go together. Then they left themselves behind. And al-iman wal-amal. لأن العمل من الإيمان, because work na part of iman. He said and work good work. Allah say he assure them. Look what in the first thing where he say they give them. La yastakhlifannahum fil ardh. Allah they make sure say na then they in charge of this ground. Na then they in charge. Na then they pantap. Kama stakhlafa alladhina min qablihim. Like how the people that were been there before them, now they mean they in charge. The one that will not believe like them, now they mean they in charge. Na'am. Because of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in Sahaba them mean tinap and tawheed, then conquer from Mashriq ila al-Maghrib. Na'am. It start from the time of Prophet till to the time of Sahaba them. They reach with Islam, tena Andalus. Tena Andalus. Na present day Spain. Because they mean tinap and tawheed. But today, because we don't divorce this particular thing, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he don't remove that blessing there from we. He said, he go make sure say, then take control over the affairs of this dunya. Wala yumakkinanna lahum. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give them firm footing. For waiting. Deenahum. He go make them able to establish their religion. He go make them they're able to establish. Alladhi irtada lahum. The religion when Allah pleased with, when a tawheed. Wala yubaddilannahum min ba'di khawfihim amna. And it go exchange. It go change. Then fear when they go through, it go exchange with waiting, with tranquility and peace. But waiting are the condition for all this particular thing where Allah don't give it, so we go able to achieve them. Ya'budunani la yushriku nabi shay'a. Ya'budunani, then therefore worship me one. It's not the ithbat of la ilaha illallah. Ya'budunani, therefore worship me one. La yushrikuna bi shay'a. They're not for associate any partner with me. If we abide by this, we will get Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in tamkeen with the day above the enemies them of Islam, we will be able for put we affairs the right. Now, Al-Bab al-Rabi', the fourth chapter upon this particular book. Al-Ibadah. A Muslim enough for day, know waiting now worship. Because most of the time, when people in the fall by shirk, now one of two reasons. It consider what they do not for be ibadah, not for be worship. So where they do and for someone else other than Allah, it not no say it commit shirk, or it not take and say because of this particular thing here, not to worship. If you do it for somebody else other than Allah, not to shirk. One of the two main reasons why make people in the fordom pan shirk, now the ignorance of what in al-ibadah. That's the first one. The second one, now because people don't know what in the haqiqah, what in the reality of shirk. Barakallahu fikum.
All the paper then inside plastic. Who's fan is say for web? Yeah. Obviously, on top of I don't see that towel. I can't like it. I should go. What's the part that
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ya akhwa, please, we have to mute our mics. The background is so noisy, it causes distraction. So we get for mute, we mic them. For the fact that they not ask we for talk or we not raise we hand for talk, then they say go ahead and talk. We've always closed the mic them once we dip a Zoom call or Zoom meetings. That not the adab, the ethics of them particular gathering there. Once you don't come online, they're not actually for talk, to the possible with the talk. The best thing for just mute your mic, because you might cause distraction, or you might talk something where you don't want let anybody else hear from the people where they online with you. So it's very, very vital for that we maintain that adab day, that ethics day when we deal with a Zoom. So come back to the chapter. When at the fourth chapter, who's how we stop. We say the meaning of worship. We be the talk say why most people in the Fodom and shirk. Now one of two reasons. Either the ignorance of knowing waiting na ibadah, meaning them perceive some certain work them not for be worship. So if they do them for other person else other than Allah, in order to can say now worship is they worship that particular thing, the other particular person. Then the other reason we say that the ignorance of waiting at the haqiqah of shirk. Waiting really at shirk, most people are not sabi waiting at the reality of shirk. So because of the ignorance about the two things, then most of the times then now they make people learn for dump and shirk. So today we declare the first one, we're not for no waiting al ibadah. Waiting al ibadah. Amongst the ta'rifat them, the definitions them we then give for ibadah, the one when ashmal, I mean the most comprehensive of all the different meanings them which scholars then give for within ibadah, and the statement of Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah ta'ala, aythu qal al-ibadah hiya ismun. They say ibadah na ism, na name, jami', we comprehensive, meaning together waiting. لِكُلِّ مَا يُحِبُّهُ اللَّهُ وَيَرْضَى. Together everything so far we Allah love and pleased with. But from waiting, min al-aqwali, from statements them where we they talk, wal a'mali, and actions them where we they do, al-zahira wal batina, whether their actions they are na open actions or a secret action, whether their statement they are na open statement or a secret statement. I get question. Inside this meaning of ibadah, I will ask question. Aqeeda, now worship or not to worship? Naam, and let the person explain to me how in Aqeeda na ibadah. For let you believe say Allah na one gang right for worship. For let you believe Muhammad huh? Ya akhi, Muhammad.
Naam.
You answer the question or you want to talk?
No, I don't answer. Put la mute on.
Mute your mic. Mumtaz. Now. So I repeat the question again. Aqeeda, you believe na ibadah or not to ibadah? And how aqeeda na ibadah? If na ibadah, how it be ibadah? Based on the definition. Anybody go try? Now two parts to the question. The first one, I for let you confirm say aqeeda na ibadah, yes or no? If na ibadah, how?
نعم السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. تفضل أبو يحيى.
نعم شيخ. نا عبادة شيخ.
نا عبادة. كيف؟
Because we say from the explanation that Aqeeda and which we believe now we had, and also the things that we would apply. So from the definition we get from Sheikh Islam, that comprise a name, Ismul Jami, for everything to say Allah lek, from the words the word we talk or we action there. So based on this definition, we say the Aqeeda na Ibadah, because Aqeeda comprise of what we dey talk and also at the same time what we dey do.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, very good try. May Allah bless you. The brother explained plenty things them. First and foremost, we want for affirm, say we Aqeeda na Ibadah. Na Ibadah. Now, but now we look inside the definition, who say Aqeeda fall? The Sheikh say, اسم جامع لكل ما يحب الله ويرضاه من الأقوال والأعمال الظاهرة والباطنة. Ibadah, now any way Allah love and please with, from we statement them and we actions them. We open statement and we secret statement. Aqeeda, now you secret statement. Aqeeda, now you waiting, now you secret statement. Meaning now a word, now belief with the inside your heart. I mean, then when they define iman, then they define them for be waiting. Qawlu ish bil lisan wa ish wa i'tiqadu bil janan wal amalu bil arkan. So the qawlul qalb, as scholars then they refer to as aqeeda, qawlul qalb, ay na ina we aqeeda, na ina Nicole aqeeda. So for let you believe, say, Allah na one get right for worship, na ibadah. I'll give you an example. When you believe for pray, say, for pray, you believe, say, he compose it by you, this in itself na ibadah. Then for pray, the pray back, himself, you practically the do himself na ibadah. Wadah? For make you believe, say, some people, he need to go to Moriman. He need to go to Moriman. Personally, he go to Moriman. But I believe, say, Moriman get power for hamburger. This na ibadah or not to ibadah? He get believe, say, the Moriman get power for hamburger, yani, without Allah in permission. Meaning the Moriman by himself, he get power for hamburger person or not. That man, no joke with him. If he say no more, me are the forget in business, oh. This na ibadah or not to ibadah? Now, man you jeep. Now ibadah this or not to ibadah? Are we scared? This person, I don't worship this more man or you don't worship him?
Naam, Sheikh.
What you don't do?
Na ibadah also, because they don't get the belief.
You don't get belief. That belief there is supposed to get and powder. Would I for believe say now get power for harm and benefit? Allah. So if you direct that particular belief there, if you channel that belief there to somebody else other than Allah, فَقَدِ اتَّخَذَهُ إِلَهًا. You don't take that particular person there for be waiting another God besides Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Sheikh go further for talk say, وَمَبْنَاهَا عَلَى أَصْلَيْنِ. Well, the worship itself etina upon two foundations them, two pillars them, two particular conditions them. When no worship no they then go accept and if you not fulfill them two conditions in them. The first one, ikhlasuddin lillah. Anything you do, any work ad-din bi man al-amal. Any work where you do, for make them go accept them for you, you get for sincerely doing for Allah alone without any partner. Number two, yes, you get sincere intention. You want to do it for Allah, but what happen? You lack the second, what they call mutaba'atul rasul. You don't follow Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in way. They need to accept them for you. Now I make Fudayl ibn Iyadh, when he comment on the verse inside Surah Al-Mulk, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, he don't create mankind, he don't create life and death. تبارك الذي بيده الملك وهو على كل شيء قدير الذي خلق الموت والحياة ليبلوكم أيكم أحسن عملا. أحسن عملا أي أصوبه وأخلصه. The أقسم وتنا أصوبه وأخلصه. أصوبه إذا كان موافقا لسنة الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم. أخلصه إذا كان خالصا لله. Any work will not conform with them two things there, then he accepts as somebody. The past two weeks or so, we read the Bab inside Kitab Tawheed, Babu ما جاء في التغليظ في من عبد الله عند قبر رجل صالح فكيف إذا عبده. The Sheikh Muhammad bin Abdul Wahab inside Kitab Tawheed, he came with one chapter. He said the strong warning, we camp somebody will worship Allah. Listen the point. Somebody will worship Allah. Who do they worship? Shaitan, jinn, stone, tree. He worship Allah. And the qabri rajulin salih. But the place Usa he choose for worship is not conform with the sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He choose the grave. So that's so if you understand any worship way they do, you get 6 things them. 6 things them we go make later worship day, even though the worship Allah don't command you for doing, or the Prophet don't command you for doing, but 6 things then they, if you not conform with them, that worship day, then they accept and you are. The first one, al-kayfiyya. The first one in color waiting, al-kayfiyya. You know they do the worship how you want for dua, you get for dua the way the Prophet sallallahu in dua. Sallu kama ish ra'aytumuni usalli. Khudhu anni manasikakum. You have to do the thing exactly how Prophet been doing. That is the first one, al-kayfiyya. Number 2, al-adad. If now worship were restricted by number, you have to abide by the number. You know they pray Maghrib 4 rakah. That one rakah day, it don't make clear all thing don't go void. Then they even takes, okay, this man I don't do in 3, the one log gamboyang. No, then they cancel all. You don't get no reward. Because you purposefully, intentionally, you don't pray 4 rakah, sa usai na 3 rakah, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam for pray. And I'll tell you about somebody who mistake. Somebody who mistake, he gets waiting and called sujood sahw at the end of in prayer. Okay? But somebody who intentionally, he decides, me, Maghrib down at 4 rakah, my business right now, the boom. I want to Allah make my business continue for me. Myself, I begin pray Maghrib 4 rakah. Huh? Tell you that you go meet Allah with Andy, you don't get no Maghrib in your life. Number 3, az-zaman, the timing of the worship. The timing. Worship then they were restricted to time. Worship then they were they not given time. Listen, oh, now 2 things. Worship then they were restricted to time. Worship then they were not get time. The example of worship that were restricted to time. Would I go give me example? We get for dua within a certain limit of time or certain time they will then stipulate. An example go be waiting. Now, this na dawra. Somebody get right for participate for talk. Worship way stipulated with time.
No.
Mahi.
As-Salah.
As-Salah. Mumtaz. Inna as-Salata كانت على المؤمنين كتابا موقوتا أي كتابا مؤقتا. So Salah then tie with prayer. Then the prayer then tie with time. Now the other example, worship where they not tie with time, but people they do it, then they choose their own time for the one. When they make it become bid'ah, and they make it become innovation. Hajj. Hajj, Usai fall. Now, worship will get special time or not get special time?
سؤال مرة ثانية.
Hajj gets special time. Mumtaz. Now, I look for example, worship where it not get special time, but people in don't get special time, that don't make it don't be bid'ah. It don't be something where they reject. Now, innovation.
Because
Huh? Sheikh Hussein?
No.
And then they get you clear, Allah.
No. Recitation of the Quran.
The recitation of the Quran,
No.
like waiting so, like how? Like how?
The Indian can say every Thursday, and then pick a certain surah willing to recite every Thursday.
ممتاز. لا دليل على هذا العمل. They don't get proof for specify say every Thursday now for Yasin and Waqiyah. What then Sarah 3 days, 40 days, 1 year? Huh? This particular Sarah at that timing, 3 days, 7 days, 40 days. He gets evidence for her? No. So this is not the third thing, Az-Zaman. The fourth one, Al-Makan. The fourth one awaiting, Al-Makan. The worship, then get worship, then where, then stipulate the place usai for duam. If you do them outside the boundary, usai then stipulate for duam, then they accept them from you. For example, Al-Hajj. Hajj. Now outside then they do them. Na Makkah. Khalas. If you go do Hajj na Karbala, na Tuba, na you name any place where you want, then they accept them from you. La, then they accept them from you. So the fourth thing we say waiting, we say Al-Makan. The fifth one, now waiting, Al-Jins. Jinsul Ibadah. Jins meaning the category of the worship. Worship then they will get category where you not for go out of. For example, Al-Udhiyah. The slaughtering for Adha. Okay? You go slaughter a cow, you go slaughter a camel, you go slaughter a sheep, you go slaughter a goat. Somebody say, hey, me, I know I left behind this prede. That may be cack. Are the killer? This prede now, this prede myself, I for slaughter something. It work? It work? No, it don't work. Because you don't go outside the jinsul ibadah. The category of things then where the Sharia stipulate, you don't find something where the outside. Likewise, now so back the way we get money, you know, go say me this year na also the kill. No, it ain't work. You therefore limit yourself within Bahimatul An'am. The last and final one, when are they boku bid'ah they fall as sabab. Yani the cause or the reason for the worship. Any worship where the Sharia not stipulate sabab for, where you stipulate sabab for them, na bid'ah. I'll give you an example. For say, Allahumma salli wa sallim ala abdika wa rasulika Muhammad. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala Muhammad. Na bid'ah on a sunnah, on a ibadah, on a worship, not to worship. What do you think? Salatu ala nabi. Ibadah or laysat bi ibadah? Ibadah. Okay. If somebody choose say the only time way the reason this way go make like engage for send prayer upon Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now when but they reach. So here na bid'ah. What make it be bid'ah? Now because of we get for understanding things here eqwa. Then go tell you, but what do they do? We not do nothing. I pray we can send prayer upon the Prophet sallallahu. The prayer we they send upon the Prophet, not today the problem. The reason behind the prayer we they said, na did the bid'ah come. Likewise, reading the Quran, na bad thing or na good thing. If you pray, you not read Surah Al-Fatiha, you get prayer? No, you don't get prayer. But if you take Al-Fatiha, now you don't make now. Yama, before they left go this man to Al-Fatiha. This reason here, where you don't stipulate Al-Fatiha for. Now, the reason where Prophet Muhammad is stipulate Al-Fatiha for. So you understand the point. So then 6 points there, when you look at them, now they make you understand what them call mutaba'at al-rasul. First and foremost, the ibadah, before you act on them, you get forget dalil. Sahih. From either Quran or Sunnah. After that, you look at them 6 major points there, so that if he comply with them, then that worship day, now word for let they accept them. Al-Babul Khamis. Let's go for the 5th chapter on this lesson. Now, okay, my brother they call for repeat the 6 things them where now things them we for look at where they make clear the worship. then accept them or then throw them. The first one, we say waiting. Kayfiyya, how, the how of the worship. Number 2, we say al-adad, the number. Number 3, we say waiting, az-zaman, the time. Number 4, al-makan, the place. Number 5, we say al-jins, the category. Number 5, we say the al-jins, the category. Number 6, we say waiting, as-sabab. Now, somebody go able to repeat the six things that they look for make we comply with them per worship. Anybody do go repeat them quickly before we move ahead?
نعم.
تفضل. Go ahead. Yeah.
الكيفية.
نعم. We mean waiting.
How.
The how.
العدد. The number. الزمن, the time.
The time.
المكان, the place. الجنس, the
category.
السبب, the reason.
ممتاز. بارك الله فيك. جزاك الله خير. ما شاء الله. لو go ahead. لو move on to الباب الخامس. الباب الخامس قال أنواع التوحيد ثلاثة. أنواع التوحيد ثلاثة. The word here أنواع, it means a tawhid na 3 day. This again a question. Ya Akhwana, while everybody participate, while we all discuss so that we understand together. When they say anwa'u tawhid thalathatun, it means a tawhid na 3 day. What do you think? Una answer this question, but anwa'u tawhid. The word anwa now per English or per Creole, it simply means type. It simply means what? Type. Anwa'u tawhid thalathatu. Types of tawhid 3. Does that mean that tawhid na 3 tawhid day? 1 tawhid day, the other tawhid day, the other tawhid day?
نعم شيخ.
نعم. ما شاء الله. يحيى نعم. سنة 3 توحيد دي.
لا ليس.
Why are you afraid?
No, wait. I mean, from what I understand, not 3 tawhid, but then 3 thing that also the one for tell me. Then the whole of tawhid is based on then 3 aspects there. So, but you know mean to say yes, na 3 type of tawhid.
MashaAllah. Ya salam. May Allah bless you with beneficial knowledge. MashaAllah. When we use the word anwa at-tawheed, it don't mean say somebody can be muwahid if you just take one. He left the balance too. La. This na ma'ani, then this word anwa at-tawheed, na ma'ani, that is na words them, na meaning. When I in the total concept of tawheed. The human being, for example, if they say human being, a flesh and bone, on a blood and water, that means say the human being are 2. You get one when a blood, the other one day when a water. Now that you understand. If they say mortal man na in soul and body, that means say the mortal man are 2. You get in soul, you get in body. La, it tell you the constituent of the mortal man. Same way understand this. When they use the word anwa at-tawheed, this is not the ma'ani. This is not the meaning that way they inside tawheed. Where if you know all known to them, you not go able for claim for be somebody where they work with at-tawheed. واضح؟ ما هذه قال ثلاثة. It's not 3 things them, 3 meaning them. Where if you all on to the all 3 together. Number 1, توحيد الربوبية. وهو إفراد الله تعالى بأفعاله مثل الخلق والرزق والإحياء والإماتة والتدبير وأنه مالك الملك وأنه على كل شيء قدير. توحيد الربوبية. توحيد الربوبية هو إفراد الله. Now for let you the slave, and to free Allah Azza wa Jal. Already Allah na so it be. Already Allah na so it be. But you the Muslim, you the believer, you get for make ifrad of waiting na so it be. Actually, this na so it be, but it required from you for let you get that belief then that you heart of the oneness of Allah, for saying that in one green pine actions them. Indeed, Allah na in one green pine action. Whether you believe that, you don't believe that, they left to you. But this is not the reality. شهدت مخلوقاته بربوبيته ومصنوعاته بألوهيته وبرياته بأسمائه وصفاته. Yani there are proofs, even without we all not agree for talker with we mouth or we believe out we heart say Allah na in one game by rububiyya, the proof are there for say Allah na in one by rububiyya. But then call and tawheed because na taf'il minka, na amal, you own amal, na make them call the word tawheed. Be ma'ana, you don't believe what you get, na make them call this here tawheed. But the rububiyyah of Allah is already there. سواء أقرت أو لم تقر. I repeat myself again. The rububiyyah of Allah is there. You believe or you don't believe, I left to you. Why make them call and tawhid al-rububiyyah? I lisababi bisababi imanika wa fi'luka. Now make them call the word tawhid al-rububiyyah. So you for believe say Allah na one power waiting. Pa in actions them. Then the Sheikh he give you examples. This are not only the actions them of Allah. Khalq, wal rizq, wal ihya, for create, for provide, for give life, for take life, and for waiting, for control. What tadbir? Wa annahu malik al-mulk. Now in the one we get control over all the kingship. Now, Papati na ya, huh? Una know that man when they call Papati? Eh? They put people in, send person go na way name, you go deport to die, but you never control mortal man the heart. You never control even the closest guard where they near around. You never control her for control waiting for think and waiting not for think. Anybody able control you waiting for think and waiting not for think? La, except Allah Jalla Jalalu. So tadbir na min amri Allah Azza wa Jal al khasa. So you the Muslim, you believe pan this. You don't get doubt pan this. You believe say Allah na in one by actions them. So this is called Tawheed al-Rububiyyah. Tawheed al-Rububiyyah is so significant. I give you this Aqeeda. Tawheed al-Rububiyyah is so significant. He hardly finds somebody they violate Tawheed al-Uluhiyyah except he go down crumble Tawheed al-Rububiyyah before he for don't pan Tawheed al-Uluhiyyah. That make the scholars of Islam they say the naqdu Tawheed al-Uluhiyyah na hadmun li rububiyyah. My brothers and sisters in Islam, the one way go na grave for go call the man. What to make you do this? What to make una think say do this? Now give me una own tough. What to make you feel say somebody go na grave, they go talk to the man. And we all know how me and you as mortal man, we supposed to perceive somebody we don't die. What you for believe but somebody we don't die. But what to make somebody go na grave, he go tell the man, say, the man help me for this, help me for this, do this for me, do this for me. What's not the reason?
Because the diamond do.
The diamond get waiting? Allah, if you have one, your mic is a little bit the court.
نعم شيخ.
نعم شيخ السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام. تفضل يا أحمد.
Because of ignorance of Tawheed or Rububiyyah first, in the first place.
Okay, how? Explain to me how.
Because Allah Azza wa Jalla na create we and then He provide for we. And na in the sustain we. So he don't tell we say let we call him, let we make dua to him, accept we dua, let we worship him alone. So we
But
deny the people
this
deny
post we will call,
this.
this post we will call this diamond. Waiting na in believe we lead them for make lay ask the diamond. Waiting at the belief we get pan the diamond.
In believe say the diamond in na the somebody way the do for an shafa'a. That's not able for help him through by him. He go able reach directly to Allah. That means in the person in the backbone of in worship. So without the person, he not get any worship.
Okay.
Now he not rely upon Allah Azza wa Jalla. He rely upon the diamond now.
Okay. One of the main important aspects of rububiyyah na anna Allah lahu al-qudra at-tamma ash-shamila litasrif al-umur. Allah get the power for change something, for make something. Somebody who have been sick, it well. Somebody who have been poor, it gently. Somebody who have been this, it that. So if somebody no go to that grave now, that person in that grave, except he get this i'tiqad, sawa an qala bi lisani aw lam yaqul, fahadha huwa sabab. Whether it's say with remote or you know say with remote, this na the belief will lead you for do this. Except somebody will crazy. Because if you know say, okay, for example, you know say the cupboard where they owes. If you say to her 100 times, give me money, give me money, give me money, you know they give you money. If somebody come into it now before you cupboard, they say, cupboard, give me money, cupboard, give me money. What they say? Then they say this for I'm gonna crazy yard. So now the same thing. If you believe truly, say the diamond, we don't die. He not get power for help himself. What about for help somebody? So if somebody go to the grave, he truly believes, say, we ask that diamond, the diamond they be a sabbath for make, even for they be a cause for let he get what he want, and because he get a card, say the diamond get power for change things. And this nobody not get that power they except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So what they talk about Tawhid al-Rububiyyah, not to just like light something. La, something we even at the scale. The next type of Tawheed, Tawheed al-Uluhiyyah. Tawheed mada? Al-Uluhiyyah. Huwa ifradullahi bil-ibadah. Al-Zahirati wal-Batina. Wal-Qawliyyah wal-Fi'liyyah. Tawheed al-Uluhiyyah. Huwa ifradullah bil-ibadah. The author make it clear. It's enough for single out Allah by ibadah. In other words, then he say, Huwa ifradullahi bi-af'alika. Now for let you single Allah by your actions them. Al-Zahira, by the actions them. When I open one, wal-Batina, and the one that when a secret one. Al-Qawliyyah, the one that when a words, wal-Fi'liyyah, and the one that when a actions. We get different types of dua. Sorry, of ibadah. Kat dua, like for supplicate to Allah. For ask Allah. This na ibadah, subhanallah. Wallahi, something and they would represent this dunya. Even if Abu Jahl awake, they go say no. I not be expect say kafiri they will be full like this. But the person where they talk not to kafiri, this na Muslim. Somebody where they claim where they attribute himself to Islam, but you know only they claim saying a Muslim, they claim saying a da'i in the call to Islam. That they get Islamic interest. Listen to this claim, yeah. Listen to this claim. Somebody say, if person in a Christian, if they call Isa ibn Maryam, this na shirk the person they commit. They tell the person have been Christian, if they call Jesus help me, this person are now waiting. He said this person they commit shirk, a shirk akbar. But if the person don't say he don't become Muslim now, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu anna Muhammad Rasulullah, then now if they call Jesus back, where he been believe saying a God, now he don't believe saying a God, but he believes saying a prophet, but they call Jesus, hey Jesus help me. The person say no to shirk. When I know if he say this, he do for Abu Jahl and Abu Lahab, they laugh na the grave if they read this. You know, do for let somebody when a kafiri of during the time of the Prophet Muhammad Sallam for let they laugh. Say, I not ever believe say Muslim go big full so pantawhid for reach this level pantawhid. Because why? People that no one for take the time for study this particular knowledge from the right source and for understand them from the people of knowledge. Ya ikhwan, when they say shirk fil ibadah, it no means say you get i'tiqad pan the person where you they worship for be Rabb. And be ma'ana, you know, it not necessary say you get for believe say, oh, this person where they worship, so oh, I don't do this ibadah for, so you consider and say, oh, now in the creator of the heavens and the earth, or now in the make letting happen or letting not happen. For the fact that the act of worship, where you don't get right for give to nobody, you don't get into this object, you don't commit the crime of shirk. I repeat again. And not to condition say it go only be shirk. The time where somebody commit shirk, now where he believes say the one way he do the act of worship for, he believes say the person are the creator or not the provider. Who that can give me the proof? This one I not get excuse, especially the student of knowledge. No way for run from this. So open your mind back to Qawaidul Arba, the answer there in front of your face. What is the proof? Say not necessarily mean say, you got for believe pan the thing where somebody they worship besides Allah for being say in a Rabb before then go consider an act say he don't commit shirk. Like how this big full person talk. He say not to shirk because the person not believe say Jesus na Lord. So for the fact that the person not believe say Jesus na Lord, now if he make dua, he call Jesus, he asks Jesus for something. No, this is not to shirk again. Not to shirk akbar again. How will I go answer this question? What will I go do for clarify this misconception? Although not a misconception, this is not ignorance of Tawheed. This is not even Shubha. It not do for let them call and Shubha. Man income.
At the same claim where the Mushrikun them be the claim yesterday, like the ayahs Surah to Yunus and Surah to Zumar, they refute then claim they are, like, for example, وَيَعْبُدُونَ مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ مَا لَا يَضُرُّهُم وَلَا يَنْفَعُهُم. At the end of the ayah, Allah say, Subhanallah wa ta'ala amma yushrikun. Then the one says Surah to Zumar back, the same thing. At the end of the ayah, Allah say, Inna Allah la yahdi man wa kadhib kaffar. So
the claim is right. The claim right. The point is, waiting a we on proof who get say this word where you talk so for say a past the person get forget the belief of rububiyah pan this object pan this thing we don't take as ilah before the action qualify for be shirk. Waiting a we on proof for say this na tiwe even kufaru Quraysh they not reach this level pan big full pan tawhid then level pan big full pan tawhid not reach this. قال ولئن سألتهم ولئن سألتهم
من خلقهم ليقولون الله.
أيوة. But these very people, they may commit shirk or they not be commit shirk. They commit shirk. So in non necessitate, in non mean say, it go only be shirk when the person consider the object of worship for be Rabb. This is not the point we forget clear. But subhanallah, min akhtari shirk, the most dangerous of the two types of shirk. لأن الشرك شركان. الشرك شركان. شرك في المعبود أو شرك في المراد أو شرك في الإرادة. It's possible somebody that worship Allah in one grain, they commit shirk, yes or no? Before I explain. It's possible let somebody now Allah one grain they worship, but at the same time they commit shirk.
No, Sheikh.
How?
Like the person go to worship Allah, but when he come for ask for something, or when he need help, or when he in something, a tight situation, then he get other thing they call apart from Allah.
No,
so
well, this is not two things they worship. And my question, it's possible let somebody they worship Allah in one, but at the same time he commit shirk.
Sheikh, you mean both of the big shirk and the small shirk all together, you mean?
Anyone, think about it.
Yeah, impossible.
Impossible. Mumtaz. Sheikh say impossible. Anybody get any other answer?
I say impossible. I don't say impossible.
Oh, impossible. How? Explain them for
Like
me.
somebody worship Allah Azza wa Jalla alone, they do shirk, like a small shirk, then we do something for show off. Intend them for
Mumtaz,
get the reward from Allah again.
Mumtaz. So look this. So the point is, min babil awla, if somebody where they worship Allah in one grain, if possible, let it commit shirk. What about the person where they worship something else besides Allah? Then you tell me, say the person not commit shirk. This we call an al-qiyas al-awlawi. So we get two ways for answer this full man. The first way for answer them, and for answer with the ayah of Quran. وَلَئِنْ سَأَلْتَهُمْ مَنْ خَلَقَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ لَيَقُولُونَ اللَّهُ. The second question of ask, if possible, let Allah, somebody worship Allah in one. He pray now for Allah. He fast now for Allah one grain in the prayer. In fasting, in prayer now for Allah one grain in one. But you know what? In intention behind this. In payment, now this dunya I want her. For other shirk, sahamla. If somebody they pray, the only reason we make it they pray to Allah in one grain. Say me, why see me this made and they put on a gun for anybody. Now for let this me business go before. Now that the only reason we make it they pray. This person here, they commit shirk. The shirk na shirkul irada. Then two things there, Allah combine them inside Surah Al-Baqarah. Tawhidul ma'bud wa tawhidul irada. Sibghat Allah. Huh? Allah said the best gara. Huh? So then for use this word sibra. The best way how Allah don't create mutama. Ay al-fitra, sibghat Allah. The best of sibra. Now the sibra of Allah. Wa nahnu lahu abidun. Wa nahnu lahu abidun. Hada huwa tawhidul al-ma'bud. Meaning the object of worship now one. What's in the next ayah? Walana a'maluna walakum a'malukum wa nahnu lahu mukhlisun. Una get to work them, we self get to work them, but you know what's in the difference between the two work? We don't work, we do it sincerely for Allah. So this na tawheedul irada. So when we talk about tawheed al-uluhiyya, we'll say ifradullah bil ibadah ay ma'budan. We get for make Allah in one grain. Now in one grain we dedicate all the types of worship for. Then number two, we intention we make with the worshiper in one grain, with the worshiper in one grain for the sake of in one grain. Kun ish muwahidan liwahidin fi wahidin. فهمتم؟ اي نعم. كالدعاء والنذر والنحر والخوف. Yani all of these are different type of worship. For make dua, for take oath, say you do something for Allah, for slaughter, wal khawf, forget fear, wal raja, forget hope, huh? Wa tawakkul, and for depend for Allah, wal raghba, huh? Wal rahba, this now hope and fear in another meaning, wal inaba, for turn to Allah. These were all now waiting. Now different types of ibadat them. وهو موضوع دعوة الرسل. This aspect, this meaning of Tawheed, or this aspect of Tawheed, na in the main focus of the messengers them. وهو موضوع دعوة الرسل. Na in the main center, na in the main focus of the Anbiya them. Why? Because now they the problem in there. Kufaru Quraysh, them be able to understand for say Allah na one the creator of the heavens and the earth. They not been get problem with that. The south side and get problem now with for worshipper in one grain without any partner. Inshallah, we'll try for complete with the last type of at-tawhid when at-tawhid al-asma'i wa sifat. What is at-tawhid al-asma'i wa sifat? Again, apply the same way we come to tawhid al-rububiyyah. Allah, he gets in beautiful names and in noble attributes. Sawa'an, whether we believe by the names there and the noble attributes there, that one day, now we own business. He left to we. Naam, he left to we. Whether we believe, whether we not believe, he left to we. But then call on Tawheedul Asma'i wa Sifat, because waiting, we get for affirm, we get for get belief, for attributes their names there to Allah in one grain. For attributes there attributes they are to Allah in one grade. Now me then call and Tawheedul Asma'i wa Sifat. If somebody denies me, I not believe in Allah na Ar-Rahman, it they change anything? It they change say Allah not to Ar-Rahman? If somebody not agree for belief, say Allah Mustawin ala arshihi, Allah is there above in throne, it they change anything? It make like Allah kingdom? No. If somebody not believe, say Allah fawqa sab'a samawat, Allah there above the 7 heavens, but it there above the throne. If somebody not agree for believe this they change anything? La, they change anything. So now I made them call it Tawheedul Asma'i wa Sifat, because you get for carry an action from you. The action now it in aqdul qalbi wa huwa ithbatu. Now you get for affirm ma athbatahu Allah li nafsihi fi kitabih. You get for affirm what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala affirm for himself inside book. Wa ma athbatahu lahu rasuluhu sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And waiting the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam don't affirm for Allah fi sunnatihi inside in tradition. Min al asma'i was sifat, from names and attributes. We know the pull name for Allah. We know the pull name for we know the pull an attribute from for Allah from any source. But even ijma, not the give name. Ijma, not to source, not to evidence for get Allah in name. This is how they pull Allah in name. Now say Kitabullah aw sunnatu rasulihi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now ijma go give the tafsir, the meaning of the name or the meaning of the sifa. But this outside they pull the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, like Kitabullah and Sunnatu Rasulillah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ala wajhi alladhi yaliqu billah. When you they affirm their names there and their attributes there, you they affirm them, you they believe them in a way where befit the majesty of Allah. You they affirm them in a way where befit the majesty of Allah. Me and you, your name. Me, you name me name. Now waiting. Now alama for distinguish between two things. Now we name them the sab. Now purpose day. For let them sabi say, oh, this na pa Abu in Pekin, this na pa Ali in Pekin, this na pa so in Pekin. Now they make we get name them. But we name them, not they translate waiting we be. Waiting we in particular. The best example I can like for make example with me on it. My name is Salih. But that let me say I will claim say me na nafsun Salih, or me na so then create me that way there. No. If I not train for become Salih, the name just stand there for let una able to say this na name this. But Allah, when we talk about Allah, when we say Allah who are Rahman, na a meaning where they describe to we udana Allah. I don't know if we don't get this clear. Whenever we say this na name of Allah, na something na information where we don't get that, we don't give you a description of the being of Allah. So for example, when we say Ar-Rahman, it don't give you a clear understanding of Allah being the merciful being. In a merciful being. So we affirm the names there, min ghayri tahrif. Without we know they change nothing. We get tahrif where now they would reduce span the meaning or reduce span the letter. Instead of istawa, a istawla. Other tahrif is tahrif ma'nawi or harfi. Now change of letter or change of meaning. Ar-Rahmanu ala al-arshi stawa. The person say, no. Ar-Rahmanu ala al-arshi stawla. So don't change the meaning. Wala ta'atilin. At the same time, we know they negate. We know they remove from Allah waiting he don't name himself or waiting he don't attribute to himself. Ya akhwan, if Allah we know but himself more than anyone. Now until we say Huh? بل يداه مبسوطتان ينفق كيف يشاء. He don't tell we this about himself. Allah don't give you description about himself. It's a bal yadahu, the two hands of Allah, mabsutatan, the widely spread. Wouldn't I mean for say no, Allah, no, you not get hand. That's Allah salam wa alafiyah. ومن غير تكييف ومن غير ايش تكييف. I ask this question. I'm afraid to say complex, but I ask this question. Allah in sifat them, they get kaif or they not get kaif? Allah in question in sifat, they get kaif or they not get kaif?
نعم شيخ.
What
نعم
is
شيخ.
لها كيفية
لا كيفية
ولكن مجهولة لنا.
ممتاز ممتاز. لا كيفية. Then sifat there, but Allah then kayfiyah. But the kayfiyah to we majhula, as the brother say, we don't know how time. So now when we affirm in names and in attributes, we know this, we know they draw a picture of that kayfiyah in our mind. But like how Sheikh Muhammad Al-Amin Al-Shinqiti say, he said the third principle from Tawhid Asma As-Sifat قطع الطمع قطع ايش الطمع في ادراك كنه الصفه. Now for let you even pull your mind, they say you intellect not go ever able for actualize how Allah in sifat then they forget about you go able for even passive. Musa alayhi salam request for see Allah. The poor mountains we don't know nothing. فلما تجلى ربه ايش للجبل what happened? ليس الله the nur of Allah in veil. The mountain not able to withstand them. So kaifiyah not a thing where we go able comprehend. If you take glass detector for fen rubber, you able to and also if you take glass still now for detect glass, then you take say you go look for rubber. I want search for rubber. If rubber then you ever able to find that rubber there? No. Well, understand this say you brain now like a glass detector. It not reach the maturity for able forget istidrak of al-kaif. The last and final one, wala tamthilin. Likewise, we know they make images of Allah and compare with something. Then say turukul idrak thalatha. For make you reach to something, for let you know something, are three things, three ways. Imma bi khabarin sadiqin. Imma bi khabarin sadiq. Either you get waiting clear and truthful information about the thing. If 100 people when a scientist them, then study particular issue, then come out and say, now this time they meet up. You have to follow deny. This is a tawatur. Okay? That's the first one. Al-khabaru sadiq. Number 2, al-mushahada. Now for let you see the thing with your eye. Number 3, now for let you see something where similar to them. For example, if I want to explain to somebody, when one day see plane in life, I say, hey, you don't see how the bird, it get 2 wings. No, so when I saw back the plane, I saw it and it get two wings, then it get 2 propeller or whatever. The person, even though you don't see plane it, but you don't get a picture of plane. So this particular aspect of tamthil, okay, how we go able for liking Allah with something? Number 1, we don't get any khabar. We're not true khabar, meaning you not in a Quran or you don't in a Sunnah. What tell we say Allah fi badis? Bal na the opposite we get in Quran. Laysa kamithlihi shay. Number 2, mushahada. We don't see Allah. No, we don't see him. So how we go able for gear liking out something? Number 3, we don't see something similar to Allah for low able gear and kaifiyah. So then 4 things there upon Tawhid al-Asma wa Sifat, very important. التحريف والتعطيل والتكييف والتمثيل. هذا ما يعني تيسر لنا في هذه الجلسة. This waiting Allah make possible for treat inside this particular sitting. Inshallah, we hope say the next sitting we'll be able for take as much as we can. We brother Yahya, Abu Yahya, you get any question? You hand it up. تفضل.
Concerning the kayfiyya, the Asma'ullah, al-kayfiyya, the difference between tahrif and ta'til, a little bit both less overwhelming for me.
Tahrif بمعنى you dey change something. Allah tell you about himself certain thing, you say no. You dey change them to what you want. Huh? Allah say yet, you say no, na quwwa. This they call an tahrif. They call it waiting tahrif. The other one we they call ta'til. Allah tell you say in the up above in 7 heavens. You say no. Allah no they up, you know they down, you know they left, you know they right, you know they. This they call an ta'til. Bimana atalta. You don't deny, you don't reject the thing. You don't say no, not to so it be. The other one, not to say you reject it, but you don't change them from waiting at the true meaning. This now you reject and complete. Ta'til, you don't reject the thing completely. واضح؟ أيوة. هذا وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك وبارك الله فيكم وجزاكم الله خيرا.
بارك الله فيكم. جزا الله شيخنا خيرا. غفر الله له ولوالديه. We say many thanks to Tawheed Islamic Organization for organizing this dawah for me. As always, this organization team up for spread Tawheed and the Da'wah As-Salafiyyah as a religion. We ask Allah all the members of this organization. Want to say many thanks to the Sheikh for the time we don't give it for making benefits. And also want to say many thanks to all the one that will participate, the one that will attend, the one that will do between a Majid here, and the one that will do online. Particularly Abu Yahya, they are reward you. Sheikh, if we will give 5 minutes, maybe somebody will get question related to the dance, to the lesson.
Malik, no problem, Sheikh. We'll give 5 minutes. If somebody gets something we not clear, something we doubtful, especially the brothers that were in the masjid, we not get access for which we then able for ask them question. Now, barakallahu fik.